Are you looking for a new minivan, or maybe you just don't think minivans that cool anymore? Well, check it out. The 2019 Toyota Sienna in the SE Premium package will literally blow your mind with the features. Yeah, it's pretty crazy how good this minivan is. I'll tell you everything about it coming up right now. Hey, it's Temestral, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk, and my passion is trucks and SUVs. If that's your passion too, hit subscribe below, hit bell notification to be notified when new videos are put out like this one. So it was a particularly windy day in Wyoming when I had this van, and so I didn't get good footage on the outside, but I'm going to show you about the interior and exterior and do some driving impressions. And so let's go ahead and talk about the exterior. So this is the new Toyota Sienna minivan. I shouldn't say new, it's been around for quite a while. You can see the styling is pretty typical of minivan styling, but it's just so darn functional. And you'll see as I go through this, I'm going to press the key at the key fob. You can open the side doors from the key fob from up inside the cabin itself, above like where the mirror is. The kids can close the doors on their own. I mean, it's just really versatile to get in and out of this minivan. So let's go ahead and hop back inside, and I'll tell you more about it. Okay, like I said, multiple ways to close these doors. So I can go here, and that's gonna, yep, I can feel the door close, and I have the back door, and I have the side door too. So I have multiple ways to open and close these doors. I have some lights. Oh, and I have the conversation mirror. Always a favorite. You can see my equipment there, and sunglass holder in the back, conversation mirror there. It's a really good thing for families. I do have a sunroof here. I'll leave it closed because it's really shiny out there today. Push button start stop. So again, it's gonna be easy to drive. Let me flip the steering wheel around. See the intro screen of the Sienna. This was the all-wheel drive monitor. I referenced this later on in the driving video, but you can see where the power is going to. Each of these turns into blue lights, and it shows you where the power is going. I have the steering wheel here. Different drive modes go through the different settings, and so average fuel economy for me is 20.9. And this is my cruise control here, adaptive cruise, and this lane keeping assist. Excuse me, this is adaptive cruise. Lane keeping assist means that when radar detects a lane in front of you, it'll keep you in that lane, or it'll beep and tell you to you're living on your lane. Adaptive cruise control, I'll explain later when we're driving. Basically, it's an advanced version of cruise control. Keeps the vehicle in front of you at a distance, not letting you ride up on them. Parking. That's the parking features. So you can turn those parking on and off. It'll beep at you getting too close to stuff, and traction control. Flip over here. We have the small infotainment screen. We do have a fun thing here. This is a driver easy speak. So if you turn that on, it amplifies my voice to the third row. So you can say, "Hey, you knucklehead kids, knock it off!" And it's pretty handy for parents. And so you can go through the menu system, and it's pretty easy to get around to get to what you need to do as far as different features. I have the tuning button, the volume button. These could be a little bit bigger in my opinion. I have the heating control buttons. Really basic operation, really basic screen. Not a lot of new technology there, just kind of basic. There's my shifter. I do have heated seats in this one. I do have one USB controller or plug-in here. I have two more like behind the center console for the second row, but definitely could use more up front. And there's nothing in the storage. I'm gonna drop my sunglasses so you can see kind of how deep that is. There, it comes into focus. You can see it's pretty deep down there. I do have a cup holder, and then this is the DVD player here. Okay, so like headroom back here is awesome. Like I got tons of space here, and really comfortable seating as you would anticipate with the minivan. Third row's got tons of good seating, and I have storage behind. I mean, you know, it's really a versatile vehicle. You got tons of storage, you got good seating. Just doesn't always look the sharpest, I guess, would be the negative there. So as you can see, I got tons of headroom here. Really good seating. This is really nice seating back and through here. Plenty of room for luggage, plenty of room to carrying stuff. You can fit all 3 rows plus baggage. So lots of good storage. So let's go ahead and move up front, and I'll tell you more about that dash up front. So let me go ahead and put my GoPro up on the window. We'll go for a drive. I'll tell you more about this 2019 Toyota Sienna SE Premium. Okay, 3.6 liter V6 engine. It's nice, the big easy getting back in there. And then coolant overflow right here. So pretty easy to get the fluids. That one's maybe a little more of a hassle getting the air filter out, but easy to get around all this stuff. All right, on the road here with the 2019 Toyota Sienna SE Premium. Whew, that's a mouthful. For a large minivan, so it's a big vehicle as well. Driving this around, yeah, it's a minivan. It's not got a lot of power. It doesn't corner great, but it rides nice. You can see why these people buy these things, and they do buy them. I was looking at the sales numbers. 8,000 units last month in March of 2019 they sold, and that's up about 1,000 units. So they average about 7,000 units a month, or vehicles we call them. That's sometimes better than a Prius. Sometimes it's the same as a Toyota Tundra. Yeah, isn't that kind of crazy? But when you think about the essence of a vehicle, point A to point B, hauling people around, this has got it. Point A, point B, this has got it. Hauling drywall, you put down the seats, you fit drywall back here, so that's got it. It kind of hits all the marks. Comfortable to drive, comfortable to ride, doing 45 miles an hour, no problem. And the Toyota's got a benefit out of all the other minivans in the marketplace because it's all-wheel drive. Yep, all the other minivans in the marketplace are front-wheel drive only. They're not all-wheel drive at all. And so this thing actually can go through some, not a lot of bad weather, but more dicey situations. I was doing some driving earlier this week and got in a situation that, fortunately, I had all-wheel drive because it was really muddy and nasty, and it was able to pull itself through. And I have an all-wheel drive monitor on this that I can show you that will show where the power is going to. And so it's nice to have that option to having all-wheel drive and have it being, again, a nice ride quality. Now, this is a $45,000 SUV, or minivan, I guess in this case. Like, what is a minivan? A minivan and SUV are not really an SUV. Kind of weird. $45,000. It's got a 3.6 liter V6 in it, and it's got the 8-speed automatic. I'm looking at my numbers real fast. 296 horsepower. Sorry, not 400 horsepower. That'd be a lot. That'd be a smoking tires minivan. Just think about it. It'd be kind of cool. Anyways, $45,000, $45K, and you're getting about 3,500 pounds of towing, which to me is a little important. So you could use this as your SUV that you could tow the boat to. So think about this. You could load this up with the kids, and you could tow a small boat to a campground. You could probably pull a tent camper, something lightweight, because once you add payload in here, you take away from the towing capacity. So you can't add too much in here. You got to have 3,500 pounds is kind of your max with people, cargo, and what you're towing. So again, you're not going to tow a lot, but if you're a tent camper like my family is, this is kind of perfect because you can fit all the tent gear in here. You, like I said, all-wheel drive up the dirt roads. Things get kind of nasty. Cut power through that, and you can it's got the DVD player. It's raining outside. Just sit back, pop in a movie, pop some popcorn, and there you go. There's your entertainment, all in one vehicle. Now, downside of this is fuel economy, and people don't ever talk about this in minivans. But 20 combined, 18 city, 24 highway. Now, yeah, you're probably saying, well, that's better than a Tundra. Well, yeah, the Tundra's a gas hog, but it's not as good as many of the full-size trucks in the marketplace. New full-size trucks these days, in the crew cabs, you can get 25, 26 highway, depending on what powertrain choice you choose. And if you're doing 45,000, you could do an, I hate to say it, F-150 Power Stroke diesel would do better than this. Don't hate to say Ford, I hate to compare them. I digress. But anyways, fuel economy isn't the greatest in this thing. So, but with hauling this many people, it's kind of worthwhile. It doesn't really, the math adds up really well. That's what I'm trying to say. The math adds up pretty well that with this many people, with 27 highways, 24 highway, when you divide it up, it's a pretty darn efficient way to haul that many people. And I got captain chair second row, I got bench seats in the back, so I got 5, 6, 7 people. Plus I got room behind this, and those third row seats, stow and go. So plenty of cargo room. And I have the Toyota Safety Sense system, so I'm using the adaptive cruise control right now, and it's going to slow me down and then speed me up when I get near behind another vehicle. It's going to hold me in my lane, so it's going to make driving even that much smoother.
If you don't know adaptive cruise control, let me explain it one more time, maybe more clearly than I did before. So adaptive cruise control, if you have two cars in the road and you have cruise control set, it won't like speed up and hit the car in front of you. It'll keep a distance that you set between the two cars. That way as you're driving, you can just drive, and then as you pass, this vehicle will speed up again to whatever speed limit you set. Or I said speed limit because there's a speed limit sign saying I need to go faster. Whatever speed you set, it will go faster and catch up to the next vehicle in front of you. So it's really handy for long distance road trips, which this is what this is for. And it's nice because you hit that adaptive cruise control and you just drive, which is what we all want to do. So hey, for more pickup and SUV news, make sure to check us out on pickuptrucktalk.com. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, type in Pickup Truck Talk. See, I made it easy. 3 words. Repeat it twice. There you go. Again, if you found this video informational and you enjoyed it, informative, and you enjoyed it, because I'm a little goofy, hit subscribe below, bell notification to be notified when I put out new videos. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you down the road.